You can't say another man disrespected you if you don't even know what respect is. I'm mugging, I'm walking around, I just lost my grandmother. I just lost my job. My sister got cancer. I'm hurting on the inside. I didn't take it out on you. Just because you see a brother, he mugging, he looking, man, let him mug all he want. I ain't never heard a man dying from another man looking at him. That's not disrespect. Now, who in here think they can see $1 million in their lifetime? Everybody got their hands up, got their hands down. Mo, believe in yourselves, Mo. Because it's easy now. Y'all living in a world now where it's easy. Everything now is commercialized. It's on social media. Y'all play in the rec all day. Don't y'all know, man, y'all can put that on YouTube and have other kids watching y'all. They will pay y'all for that. That's the world we live in now. We living in a world where everybody want to see everything. But they don't want to see certain shit. They don't want to see people dying. They don't want to see you arguing with your mother. They don't want to see men that supposed to protect the female beating on the female. That's not what we want to see. But I want to see you score tonight. Jelon, I told you I want to see you do that double-double. You ain't getting paid tonight. I want to see you next time come up here with your shorts because you already made a commitment when you said you're going to play for the team. So there's no reason why you up here, but your gear to play and put in that work ain't up here. That's what I mean by you're mad. That's your word, Holmes. If you told them, man, I'm playing for the team, you don't pick what days you play, what days you practice. Because you already committed yourself to every day of practice, every day to play. And if you commit yourself, if you stick to your guns, man, you stick to the words that's in your head, when you say something, you going to do it, I'm telling you, every time you do something, you're going to succeed in it. Even if...
When I was y'all age, I had dudes like him in the back, the old homie, that would tell me what to do, right? He would tell me not to do this, don't get involved with that. And I used to look at him and be like, man, whatever. And I was like, y'all, man, whatever, man. I see everybody else doing it, I'm going to do it, right? So I had a guy come to my school every day. And I used to didn't like telling this story, but I don't mind telling it now. I had a guy who used to come to my school every day. He was in junior high school, I was in elementary school. He used to beat me up every day. He used to just come to the school because I was talking to a girl that he liked, and he used to just beat me up. And he was bigger than me, and I didn't really like to fight. I mean, I could fight, but I didn't really like to fight. But I would fight him, but he was too big. So I remember one day I'm walking home, I got a bloody shirt. OG was like, what's up? You good? I'm like, nah, man, this dude keep fighting me, man. I ain't got time for this every day. You want to keep fighting me, whatever. So I remember him telling me, bring me $50, and I got you. I bring you $50. All right, bet. So a couple days later, I got the money, brought him $50, walked up on the block, say, what's up, Slim? I got the $50. What you got for me? Took him to the back of the little alley, put up a brick, pulled out a 38. I wasn't no sucker. I wasn't scared of people. I just wasn't the norm. I wasn't that, you know, I wasn't intimidated.
You must have knew him pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, so I grew up, so 6th Street real long. 6th Street real long. So as I was going to school every day, I would see him every day. And so the point of my story is him getting me that gun. That gun changed my life. The day I got that gun in my hand, the first thing that came in my mind said, ain't nobody gonna ever put their hands on me ever again. Ever. And I wasn't that type of person, but that gun attached to me changed my mindset. So it took me a long time to readjust my mindset after going to jail, after getting in fights, after being stabbed, after being robbed, after shooting dudes, after having babies, all types of stuff. And so I'm 41 years old right now. I can tell y'all honestly, I didn't start really getting my life together until I was like 32. I was still having hard times getting jobs. I was still having a hard time with my love life. I mean, just everything was out of whack. And I think me talking to y'all now, what's the oldest age in the room? Who the oldest in the room? I mean, I don't know everybody, but what's the oldest age in the room? In the chairs, just in the chairs, just in the square. How old are you, Chad? How old are you? 38. Okay, how old are you, Chad? Yeah.
I'm 16.
16. How old are y'all? 20. 22. How old are you? 22. Okay. So we looking at maybe 8 to 38, right? So from 8 to 38, 32 is when I start getting my life together. It shouldn't take y'all that long to do that. I want y'all to start taking the time now to really looking at your life to figure out what you want to do. I'm somebody that you can ask anything about going to school, playing sports, you know, maybe starting a business. All of y'all got talent. All of y'all can start a business. Your man that was telling y'all that y'all can go on YouTube, when I finish with this right now, tonight, guess what this going? It's going on YouTube. And I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for notoriety. I want to bring people in so they can see what's really going on. I want them to see that it's black men out here talking to other black young men. Because we don't want y'all to go through the same stuff that we went through. We don't. The first time I got shot for my Eddie, it was the worst feeling I ever had in my life. I mean, I literally gave cuz money and everything. He still shot me for my Eddie. Still shot me. For my coat, my Eddie Bauer.
Oh.
He shot me in my leg.
They don't know what that is.
Oh, they don't know, they not here. Yeah. Too young. It's like your Harry Hansen jacket. Huh? That night? I think that night I gave about $900. And he still wanted my coat. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't have anything set to talk to y'all about. But I think at the end of the day, I think that, you know, if y'all say y'all homies, y'all friends, y'all gonna look out for each other, just pay attention to your surroundings. Because when you get into something and somebody grab their camera phone, you gotta look at them. And you gotta look at them sideways, like, is this dude really my friend? Or is he just trying, you know, clown? Because a lot of times, dudes that say they're your friend, they're not really your friend. And the people that you know, your man or with you, you gonna know when it's hard time. And that's the realest thing I can tell y'all. So all I can tell you is if you're gonna play sports, play sports. If you're gonna go to school, go to school. And I had a conversation with a man not too long ago, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Don't be afraid to be who you are. And when I say that, I mean if you want to play the violin, if you want to play the trumpet, if you want to be in the band, who cares somebody laughing at you? You might get a scholarship to go to school for free. And it's all about going to school and getting an education. Some people might not want to go to school because school ain't for everybody. But you can always take a trade, you can become a barber, you can tint windows. You might say, oh man, I'm gonna start tinting windows. Somebody might laugh at you. 10 years later, you might have your own tint shop, and you might have 10 people in your shop tinting windows. So some people may think your dream is funny, but only you know how your dream looks. Everybody else not gonna know what your dream look like. You only know what your dream look like. So you gotta fight and focus for your dream and keep going. So all I would tell y'all is, man, be respectful like my man said, but look out for one another, man. That's what we gotta do, man. If I saw Mark somewhere and somebody was messing with Mark, I don't care where I be at. Hey, Mark, what's good? We good? And this dude back in the back, me and him got stories. I mean, I'm even gonna sit down with him probably next month, and we're gonna talk about all the stories that we had when we did security. Cause we used to have some funny times, but we had some real life times too. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all young, we just don't want y'all to have to go through some of the stuff that we went through to get to where we at now. I mean, my life went like this, right? Y'all got the opportunities for y'all life to do like this. Y'all don't have to be old. Now, it's going to be some of y'all that's going to put 5 toes in to see what the street look like, but I can tell you now, man, it ain't what y'all think it is, man. Because as soon as you get money and you show it, and you ask your man asks, hey man, put me on, and you say, nah, I ain't got you. 9 times out of 10, 2 weeks later, he going to rob you. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you what it is, man. Everybody like to talk that, oh, I don't rob, I don't snitch, I don't do this, they lie. The ones that say what they not going to do are the ones that's going to do that very thing. Rob you, snitch on you, all that. So all I'm here to tell y'all is if y'all ever see me, holler at me. I don't know what else to say, but y'all got to stick together, man. We all we got, man. CMB, we all we got. All right?
Hey, so I'm going to close it out. We had another guest speaker, but he's not here. But every year, I like to say something to y'all, man. I love y'all. I'm coaching. They call me old. My man 41, I'm 48. Man, they call me, I'm old. They call me old. They call me old when they see this, but see, I earned this. And what you got to understand is I grew up right here in this rep. And I done made plenty money from the streets. Plenty. I ain't never been locked up. So the point that I'm making is it's choices that you make. It's choices, how you apply yourself, how you move. A dude came up in here, my sandbox, millionaire, you wouldn't even know. Came in and slid back out. He made it. He went in, you give him 10 years. You give give them 10 years, but the game was so different. This game dirty, this game is funky, and it's not for you. You got programs out here now that you could go through, get a certificate, you bagging 70,000 a year. All you gotta do is apply yourself, and that's for you. But when we coaching you, look, it starts with the coaching, guys. Now you got men around here, and I'm gonna say this to y'all. So the corner store used to be here. Corner store used to be the focal point of Southwest. Martin Luther King Avenue, you had liquor store on the corner, you had number 11. You had different spots you go. Ball League ain't never been like it is right now. Like I'm so proud of the energy that's going on in Ball League right now. Some of y'all been with Terrence, been with us from the very first Young Men of Promise speech. Very first Young Men of Promise speech. And we've had some guys come through here that used to hang at that store. Dude named Jay Booty. Jay Booty no longer with us. He gave a speech. He gave a speech was it last year? It was last year. And he had just got a really big job, but he went through crack, he went through drugs, he went through robbing banks, but he got his master's degree, and he never stopped. And he gave a speech in here, y'all, and it was just, I mean, goosebumps. And I want to refer everybody to his speech, because his speech was powerful. And he was speaking to you, and he was speaking to what you're going. Because all Slim did, him and my brothers, all they did was go to jail. All they go to jail, they get up, go drink, get on the move, go to jail. Go to jail, go to jail. A lot of dudes crash. A lot of dudes get 30, 40 years. But then you got those of us who slid through the crack. I'm one of the ones who slid through the crack. That's why I can give back to y'all. I've been all over the world. Dubai, Thailand, Ecuador, Iraq, Canada. I've been everywhere. I've been someplace, not everywhere. And I can tell you right now, this ain't it. There's so much more to life. Will, Kevin, they giving y'all something real. YouTube, small world now. I'm texting back, I'm WhatsApping to Africa right now. She nice. She African. I like that. I'm like, try that out. Even though I done been to Russia. I want to try the sister out. Africa, queen. And that's an opportunity for y'all. You play ball in Africa. You can do business in Africa. Afrobeat, world smallest. So when we teaching y'all, and we coaching y'all, and I'm not gonna be long with it, you got to be respectful. A couple of us in here, we went off the beaten path a couple times. A couple of us in here, the trip, you know, but we fall, we get up. We fall, we get up. But the one thing y'all got are committed coaches. What I had was committed drunks, committed bangers, committed gangsters. That's what I grew up with. That corner store, you had a barber shop, drugs 24/7. Cowboy, that's all he did. Liquor store right here, the joint right here was the barber shop. Then you had Troy, who had the gangster Korean. He was a gangster, killed his wife. Up at the corner store right here. So this corner has energy. It was before you. It was something before you. You may not know it, but the energy's still here. Some of us, when we come into the wreck, we act like youngsters that's before us. You act like my man, Paris, dude. Dude used to live across the street. All the chain. I told him, I said, man, that's duty all over again. Paris was bad as hell. Had a whole lot of talent. Had a Porsche by the time he was 18. Dude, right here, had a Porsche. So I'm just saying, the times were different. The competitiveness was different. Today, man, y'all can get the thing right there for you. Even in sports, apply yourself. You can get your lead. You can get cross seas, get a bag. Even if you don't make the league. But you gotta be serious. Because see, I can show you what to do with the basketball. Mark can show you what to do. Reggie can show you what to do. We got mentors. We got men in the community. Kevin, we got it. Will, Brother Shields from the sandbox. Right there in the corner. He would clear violence, clear the streets. Y'all gonna see him around. You got men in the community that's resources that can help you out. And that's all I got to say, man. Love y'all. I know most of y'all in here. We're here for you. Like I said, that man been with us from the very beginning. One of the first Young Men of Promise, and he's still here. He's taking it in. Good, mild-mannered guy. Cool. That's what we want to be, man. Southeast, Southwest all day. Because it's the world against us. At the end of the day, it's the world against Southeast, Southwest. I'm here to tell you. All right? So I'm glad.